Happy Vlogmas day 7. Ignore my hair. I tried to fix it. It didn't work. Today is one of those days where my PTSD is terrible and my brain just really doesn't want to work. And so Billy forced me out of bed and we went for a little drive. And now we're gonna stay downstairs and watch a show, and staying out of bed seems to help, and so do all the Christmas lights. This makes me happy. So we're gonna stay down here for a bit and see if that helps my brain fog. We're about to find out if the Dots Holiday Edition are any good. You should put socks on.
Well, they're upstairs.
Look at those dogs. And those dogs. It is now 11 o'clock at night. And I didn't vlog much today. I think I was struggling so much with some random stuff going on in my head. PTSD is super weird because even if it's a super happy season, sometimes it just hits you and you don't even necessarily know what the trigger was. So I spent a lot of the day kind of in a fog. I don't remember a lot of things when I go into that fog. And a lot of times it leads up to a PTSD meltdown, which is kind of like a panic attack on steroids, but it's this huge meltdown. I don't know how to fully explain it, but it like ends with me with a bad headache and I have to recover the next day. I have no energy and I'm exhausted, basically. So a lot of times what feels like stressors, even things such as we're going into the Christmas season, and at the moment money is not our strong suit, for lack of a better term. And so sometimes that can be really stressful, and it adds to mental stress that I just don't even realize that I have sometimes. And it builds up and then creates a day like today. So the biggest takeaway for today, I feel like, is just even during the happiest seasons, check on your friends, your family, the people who are super happy all the time. That's my personality, is just like bubbly, happy kind of, and nobody really asks how my brain is, how I'm doing, which is just so bizarre to me. I think that because it's not a physically seen ailment, people don't think about it, but it is something that I struggle with a lot, and you don't necessarily notice it until I'm crashing if I'm around a lot of other people. At home, I think we can see it a lot more when I'm just exhausted and crashing and not acting myself. I have a really hard time too with staying home because I feel trapped sometimes, and that was a huge trigger for me for PTSD when I feel like I can't leave. And anyways, all of that to say, not everything is always happy and perfect, and how social media shows it to be. And I wanted this kind of vlog style to show what that looks like even during a Vlogmas style thing. This is something that I deal with every day, and some days you just can't get any content done because you're not mentally able to be in that headspace. So thank you for joining me for today. It was really boring and probably will be the shortest Vlogmas, but I felt like this was important to show because yesterday was a high with me enjoying the snow, and I'm a huge snow person, and I feel like I'm always super excited when that happens. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. I feel like before I had PTSD, I would just run on adrenaline for the whole month of December. I still absolutely love Christmas, but there have definitely been certain things mentally that have changed or altered how my brain processes things, and the chemical imbalance gets the better of me sometimes. So working through those things, but just again, a reminder to still check on those peeps that may be going through some things that you don't necessarily realize, especially in mental health world, whether that be like anxiety, depression, PTSD. There's so many different results that people can just feel like they're not being remembered. And this is something that I talk about a lot when it comes to my PTSD, because it feels very lonely to be going through it when you can't find your people to go through those things with. It's hard when family members and friends can't understand what you're going through, and so you try to explain it, but they can't fully understand what it is unless they were to go through it, which you would never want them to have to go through it. So anyways, check on your friends, your family members, tell them how much you love them, and thank you for joining in for Vlogmas today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.